Welcome to How to Connect to Your Heart Center. So, I know it sounds strange to make decisions from your heart, but it's actually a better way to, I don't know about better, let's just say it's a more intuitive way to make decisions. Sometimes our logical brain makes decisions that are black, white, right, wrong. There's this polarity that's happening with our brain. And it really is limiting of our decisions and our choices because our brain just automatically wants to have this or that way or the other. And it labels things very quickly, right, wrong. And if you observe yourself and you observe your thoughts and how your brain works and how your decisions work, you'll actually notice your own internal filing system of your brain filing them right, wrong, right, wrong. Well, in order to break that cycle, we want to bring our decisions down into our heart center. And when we are able to make decisions from our heart center, what's so wonderful about that is they are not right or wrong, they are heart-centered decisions. The heart will not tell you negative things. It will not tell you you're fat, you're ugly. It won't tell you to hurt yourself. It won't tell you to hurt other people. It's not going to tell you those things because it's a heart-centered response. And so what you have to know about the heart is that there is 40,000 cells in your heart that are the same cells that are found in your brain. And so those cells can actually learn, make decisions, they can weigh things out, they can do all the wonderful things that your brain does. And so when we are doing that, it's not just a willy-nilly response that's happening, it's an actual decision. You could call it connecting to your source, your intuitiveness, connecting to your higher self. It can be a lot of things. People call it a lot of different things, but the important thing is that it's a heart-centered decision. And so when we look at our brain, a lot of people think our brain operates from here down. Actually, it's completely different. Our brain takes 80% of the information that it receives is coming from our body. That's a lot of information that our brain is receiving. So from our feelings, from our skin, from what we sense, from our heart, temperature, information, all this information that we are getting into our brain comes from our heart. Our vagus nerve runs right behind our heart, and then we have a little pile of nerves right underneath our heart, kind of like a little nest that holds it, and all this information is coming up. And so the heart is a pretty extraordinary part of our body because it's an organ and it's a gland. And so as a gland, it releases oxytocin, which is our happy hormone. So there's a lot of great things about connecting to our heart. Okay, so how do we connect to that wonderful, beautiful heart center? One of the easiest ways to help bring your attention down to your heart is to place your hand right on top of your heart center. And for just a moment, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in and just gently close our eyes. And release that breath. And let's take another breath, but this time imagine that breath going directly into your heart center. Breathe in and release. And you should feel maybe some warmth in your heart center, some energy stirring. Your attention is focused there. And with your eyes closed, just ask a very simple yes or no question. Very simple, maybe something about your day or what you would like to see unfold. Just ask your heart center a simple yes or no question and direct it to your heart. you got an answer or not, it's okay. Let's just gently open our eyes. So, when we receive answers from our heart, what you'll notice is they're not as loud as the brain. The brain's responses to things are very loud. They're, that right, left, yes, no, right, wrong, all that kind of stuff. Our heart center is a gentle answer. And it's like it's almost bubbling up from the center of your heart. And so you may not get the answer right away. And that's okay, but it may come to you later in the day. So this is a practice that you can do. Start practicing connecting with your heart center. When you have decisions to make, I used it this morning when I was meditating, and I asked my heart if I should continue with a certain project that I'm working on. And honestly, I didn't get the answer right away. But all of a sudden, about 2 minutes later, I just felt this bubble up, and it just said yes. And so I'm going to continue with that project because it wasn't a right or wrong decision. It was a heart-centered, intuitive decision. And that's really what we want to focus on in moving forward in our life. When we do this, we make decisions with more confidence, more clarity, with more love and compassion. And it really helps to guide our life in a positive direction. So I hope that helps you to understand how to make a more heart-centered decision. My name is Brandy Wolf. I am a certified meditation teacher. I have been meditating for decades, and in 2021, I became a certified meditation teacher. If you would like more information, please visit my website, goldenalchemymeditation.com. Or if you'd like to take a deeper dive into meditation, you can also find my books listed on my website or on Amazon, Meditation for the Modern Mind and the Art of Positive Affirmations and Mantras.